Alright, what's up guys? We're back with another video where I'm going to talk a little bit more about stocks as an investment. So as I mentioned before, there's a lot of different ways to invest in the stock market, and I also said that individual stocks is what I think you should do. So that it has a couple things. There's a couple things with that. So that's considering that you do your research first. Which, if you watch the last video, that's what I'm talking about a little bit. So you're gonna have to do your own research regardless, and at the end of the day, it's your money, so it's your decision. Great. So a good place to start is to look at something that you have a lot of knowledge about, or something that you're really passionate about, interested in, or just something that you like. So one thing could be, oh goodness. So if you're really into technology, you look at different stocks, for instance, Apple, Microsoft, those type of stocks, and then go in and compare the different stocks within that sector. So the reason I want you to go in and compare within the sector is because there's a lot of differences between sectors. So for instance, a technology stock is completely different than, say, an energy stock, for instance, an oil stock. And so if you compare the two directly, you're gonna be a little confused. So stay within the sector, whatever sector it is. If it's banks, oh, he's just getting me the entire game, probably. That's great. Okay. Yeah, so compare companies within the sector that you have chosen. And so if you're in the situation where there's multiple sectors that are interesting, maybe there's banks, there's energy, or whatever, then you can diversify your portfolio. So what that means is, so yeah, you have stocks from different sectors, and the reason a lot of people would recommend that is because, so say if the technology stocks, ooh, goodness me, okay, technology stocks are doing terrible for some reason, which, oh great, which could happen, but then, so you have one technology stock, but then you also have a lot of shares in, say, a bank or something. Then you're limiting your losses a little bit, because you have a variety of different stocks in your portfolio. So that's kind of the upside of it, and there is a downside that I would like to talk a little bit about too when it comes to diversifying. And it is that so basically everyone will tell you to diversify your portfolio just because it's like more safe and whatever. But I would say that you don't want to diversify just to diversify. So say if you have just two stocks that you really believe in. I didn't even see him. That was great. So you wouldn't want to diversify just to diversify, because if you only have a couple stocks that you really like, then why would you go why would you go buy other stocks? Like, why would you buy that third or fourth stock that you don't really believe in, but you're just getting them because they're in a different sector, and people are telling you to do that? So, I would say, if you can diversify, oh goodness. If you can diversify, that's good. Is there another guy up here? But to me, oh, I don't know what happened there. That was horrible. To me, diversifying is more, you know, that's kind of a bonus if you're able to do that. I would much rather, if you only have one stock that you really, really think will do well, then just focus on that one stock. Like, don't try to go into other stocks for the sole purpose of diversifying your portfolio. It might sound obvious, but that's yeah, it's something that I don't think a lot of people would tell you to do, just because, you know, they generally, it is a good idea. Oh, they put a sentry gun there? That's lovely. Well, at least we're in the lead. For now. I kind of lost my train of thought. Oh, okay. Nice. Let's see. I'm trying to get this where I can. Okay. Nice. So yeah, do your research within the sector or sectors that you like. Compare the different companies. That doesn't necessarily mean just read the quarterly reports, which that is something I would suggest to kind of see how the companies are doing compared to each other. You could also use other resources as well. You could read articles, staying up to date with different... Oh, it was my teammate. That was not a good idea. Staying up to date with different news within that sector, you know, like if you're into technology, try to stay on top of news within technology. I mean, follow Elon Musk on Twitter, see what he's doing there. Stay up to date with, like, when is the next Apple iPhone coming out? Is Microsoft doing anything with the Xbox, or, you know, whatever. Stuff like that could help you as well. And yeah, so, but one thing that I would, that is going to be a lot of advice in this video, and it might be hard to keep track of, but this is something I might have to get into a little more in another video later, is that regardless of what you read, articles or, you know, different investors writing stuff to help or giving their insight, you know, is that, oh goodness, is that they know a lot more about the stock market and the specific stocks than you do. So I'd be a little careful to just blindly follow what they tell you to do. Because, yeah, okay, so it's good that they're trying to inform everyone about the different stocks and help and stuff, but, like, whatever you're reading that someone has written an article about, a lot of people already know that information. It's not like you're given brand new information from reading an article about, you know, an investor recommending a stock. So, and I'm not saying they're trying to manipulate the market, but I think that is a tendency where some investor will just go out and say, like, I really believe in this one stock right now. I have a lot of money invested in that, and then people would just kind of jump on it. But then you got to keep in mind a lot of people would also lose money on stocks just because they don't do their research. So I'll leave it at there for now. Because this is almost over. But yeah, so do your research within different sectors. Don't diversify just for the purpose of diversifying. And if you like this video, subscribe. And I'll try to put more videos like this up and some more financial advice. And yeah, just stay tuned, and there'll be more videos up hopefully pretty soon. So, ooh, that was a little more rough this time, but that's okay. All right, bye.